Okay, introduction to 3D shapes, triangular prism. Now we talked about prisms a little while ago with a rectangular prism. And we talked about how a prism is a 3D shape that has a base and a top the same shape. Exactly the same. So in this triangle prism, you'll have to imagine that sometimes the base of a prism is not sitting at the bottom, under here. In this case, you can see that the triangle base is actually sitting sideways this time. So there's the triangle base, and the same triangle is at the other end, and that's what makes it a prism. So we're going to look at the features of a triangular prism. Okay, so let's have a look at the faces. Thought I'd mention also that sometimes prisms are named by the shape of its base. So you might sometimes hear a triangular prism also called a triangular based prism or a rectangular based prism. There's lots of different prisms. Let's have a look at the faces in a triangular prism though. Pause the video, count them up and come back and check. Alright, so how did you go? Well, we've got one face on the edge here, on the end, that's the triangle, and we've got another one at the other end, so that's two triangles. And then if you look, you can see that there are three other faces that join the three sides of each of the triangles. So that's 3, 4, and the one underneath there makes 5. So a triangular prism has 5 faces. Okay, have a look at the edges on this triangular prism. Pause the video, count up the edges and come back and we'll do it together. Okay, edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right at the back there, and 9. So 9 edges in a triangular prism. Alright, corners. Have a look at the corners, count them up, unpause when you've counted the corners of a triangular prism. Alright, let's do this. 1 corner, 2, 3, there'll be 1 in here, 4, 5, 6. 6 corners in a triangular prism. Okay, so looking at our comparison chart of all our 3D shapes, we've seen cubes, we've looked at rectangular prisms, then the round ones, cylinders and spheres, and now we've got a triangular prism to add to there. So there were 5 faces, 9 edges, and 6 corners. Beautiful work.